Hey, welcome back to French Shaves. It's Wednesday and it's time for another shave. I'm really excited to try out yet another new soap from BBS, which was launched not very long ago, and it's Judgement. Really cool label there. I really love it. They're based out in Greece, Europe. They have some phenomenal soap bases, phenomenal scents. This is in the Chronos 2.1 base, which is a new upgraded base of their Chrono base, which is their top formula tallow base for soaps. I have not tried that. I have used the Chronos, both original one and the 2.0 and now the 2.1. It's a phenomenal, it's quite a strong scent. This is a scent that it's straight up my scent alley, so to say. Top notes is palisander, rosewood, lavender, cinnamon and apple. So there are some light tones to it, some flowery tones, but there's also a lot of darkness going in to this scent. In the middle we got rose, cedar, lily of the valley, and in the base we got oud, sandalwood, amber, vanilla and musk, which are some of my favorite scent notes. Beautiful scent. And we get the matching goodies, alcohol based and witch hazel based. Razor is a vintage Gillette. This is the vintage Gillette new from the 1930s, made in the United States of America. It is a long comb version, so I find this to be a little bit more aggressive than the short comb. It's a great razor though. This is in phenomenal condition for almost 100-year-old razor in original condition. It has a tiny crack here on the handle. The handles are hollowed, and that's very usual that the old ones are cracked. So the thing is, you will not tighten this handle too much to the base plate. Brush is a nice brush from Yaqi. This is the Yaqi Ocean, and look how beautiful that handle is. The ring up here really reminds me of Aurora Borealis, Northern Light or Southern Light. Looks like the star heaven there. It's really beautiful, and it matches up really well with that black synthetic knot. It's a Boss knot, 28mm. It's a really soft, nice synthetic knot. So let's wet the brush. Shake out the water and go straight into loading. So how have your week been? Wednesday, the weekend is soon here. 2 more days and then we're there. This was quite a wet start. I wetted the tips with some water. It was a lot. It's a thirsty soap, so I'm not afraid of adding a little bit of moist to it. It really can handle a drink in a really good way, and we're gonna load heavy. This is a really big, dense synthetic knot, 28mm. It's a lather beast. So I will make sure I got enough suds into the knot, so it's not trapped in there. Gonna load for a good minute. I think we're really close there. I think that's around 60 seconds, and the brush is caked with soap. Gonna add some cold water to the face. And 1 day of growth is what we are dealing with. I had a shave yesterday. Pretty much have a daily shave most of the days. Alright. And then let's rinse off that rim, so it's not caked in proto lather. And just let the suds dry on top of it. Maybe scrape off a little bit and add that to the face like so. Yaqi is pulling out some really nice brushes. Camera actually does justice to that handle. It's a big chunky handle paired up with a big chunky knot. And you can see when I'm painting it has a lot of coverage. We'll add links in the description of the video to the Vintsge site of BBS shaving soaps and to this Yaqi brush at AliExpress. Sorry. So now the paste is painted on, you can see it's really dry. And we're gonna need a lot of water to that. So let's start painting in. I feel like I have a hair in my throat or something. So if I cough, I get something behind there, back there. I'm not gonna mess around with that now. I want to enjoy the shave. So you can see I'm just dipping and painting, and the soap is just turning back to pure white. So I'm doing this until I get that really nice sheen to it and a nice kind of you can see through the lather when it's not opaque anymore. But this is just thickening up again and again, and then I know more water is needed before I start building it. Maybe one more dip and I think we are good to start agitating. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, really nice face feel on this brush. More water to make it grow even more. There you go. It's a really dense kind of low structure lather, which I really enjoy, and it builds easy. Painting back on. Oops. You don't go anywhere, my little friend. Look how creamy this is. This is phenomenal, look. Starting to get some peaks, but we are not even close to done. It craves for more water. Look if you can see the sheen that's building up there on the brush. Look at that creamy lather. Oh yeah, that was a lot of water. More water. I'm gonna stop right there. This is fantastic. I don't know if you can see, but that's really, really dense, really, really creamy, really, really shiny. And it seriously feels like silk on my skin. And that was really easy to build. Trying to rinse it off my fingers down here. It's really, really slick. Like super duper slick. I can't say that I detect any that know what's the difference to the previous bases, but this is phenomenal. Okay, first pass. Yeah, and inside we got a third use Gillette Wilkinson sword, made in India. Those who come in as the saloon pack. They are kind of middle of the road in sharpness and really smooth blades. Suits very, very well in the old vintage Gillettes, like I feel every Gillette blades in general do. This is quite a mild, forgiving razor. Much less aggressive than the old type or the new improved, which are the previous versions of Gillette from the 10s and 20s. Forgot the overlip. I'm not going to grow a mustache. Yeah, you can see the open comb leaves traces of lather on the face. So it's a lot of residual to shave with. This is super slick soap, I tell you that. You're gonna see and feel what the residual slickness is like. Wow. That's really, really good. And I have yet to try a soap from BBS, which has caused any kind of irritation or something. Really well blended scents and great bases. I suggest you try them if you haven't. They're both perfume inspired scents and their own scents. This one actually is inspired by a perfume. What's that called? Xerof Alexandra 2, which is a perfume I have never ever smells. I don't know if this is just similar or if it's really close, but it's inspired by that one. And this is a really good scent, so I guess I would enjoy it. I will say out of the vintage Gillettes, the Gillette New are really smooth and more of the middle of the road in sharpness or aggressiveness. But they can bite, that open gum can bite if you don't pay attention. That's for sure. And by all means, you have a sharp razor blade there, so you should either way pay attention to what you do. It's a short handle. It's not very grippy. It's a little bit slippery actually when you got wet and soapy fingers. But that's okay. You don't want to lose those old Gillettes in your sink. So you better pay attention or use an alum block or something. Not to have any accidents. A nearly 100 years old thing with a history to it. I'm always wondering who has used these bad boys before. Have they just been laying in a drawer for 80 years and then come back to someone? Have they been used regularly? What kind of person used them? Every single of them are carrying their own story, so to say, which mostly no one knows, and that's kind of fascinating, I find. Great second pass there. Onto the third pass. It's a little bit drier lather now, but still really shiny and nice. Really like the nimble heads. Really easy to get under your nose. Just paying attention here, if I'm a little bit quiet. Really smooth against the grain as well. You can see I'm shaving over the same area over and over again without any lather application. The residual thickness is that good. You can easily do that with this soap base. Ah, a tiniest of vapor there. I thought I avoided them. Okay, let's see. Let's have a quick feel. Oh yeah, that's a close shave. Gonna rinse off with cold water. Now when the soap has sat a little bit on the face, I really get out those base notes. Oh yeah, the wood and sandalwood and all the goodies are there. Wow! That's a close shave. And the skin feels moist and kind of a little tacky. Like I've just hit it up with some moisturization balm or something. We're gonna do the matching splash Judgement. Shake it up good. We'll probably get a tiny burn from the alcohol today, but that's worth it. And I like that burn. Gonna take a healthy dose, like to say. Yeah. Ooh, that's a really strong scent. This is easily a 7 in scent strength. And that burn will wake you up, that's for sure. Woo! Can especially feel it around my mouth because my lips is a little bit dry. But it was sure a close shave as well. Great stuff. Oh, a little creeper there. And one weeper there. And I think that's all the blood we had. Oof. Now I get the apple. And the cinnamon. I wonder how the dry down on this is. I don't think it's a eau de perfume to this. I think it's just a soap and a splash. Look, that's the lather left over in the knot. Just gonna wash it pretty quick here. It's a dense synthetic knot, so it requires some work. I really love that handle and enjoyed that knot. The boss knot's great synthetic. Okay, that was me done and dusted. This was Judgement by BBS. Great scent, I love it. Really good soap as well, the Kronos 2.1. Well done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and until my next video, goodbye.